Has this ever happened to you? You're playing Byzantium, you secure the alliance with the Hungarians, and the Ottomans declare. The navy gets wiped and your army can't seem to hold up. Oh no! Okay, well actually I think I can win this. But this fight can be frustrating. Do you wish you could have a start like this? Not even 4 years into the game, Byzantium, with 3 large vassals, no aggressive expansion, no loans, and the world is our oyster? Well, you're in luck, because there's an exploit in the game currently that allows that to happen in Iron Man mode, so you can get achievements. And it does not involve loading back out to the menu or any sort of those sorts of exploits as I've seen in other cases. This seems to be something relatively new. I first heard about it on Florywarri's stream and through the people in my chat pointing it out that that's what Flory was doing. We started Theorycraft and how we could apply it to other things. And I'm currently attempting to a Byzantium Horde World Conquest on the Twitch stream. So if you're interested in this exploit, make sure you watch the end of the video. Like the video if you'd be so kind, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And then come on over to the Twitch stream. Every Tuesday and Thursday I will be streaming this campaign until the new DLC comes out. I also do an MP stream on Saturdays, and there's probably going to be a few more extra streams because World Conquest is going to take quite a while and we only have 3 weeks. Super excited about the new DLC, and I hope you guys are as well. So let me jump in and I'm going to show you from the beginning how you can exploit the game to get yourself released as Byzantium, as any sort of government type that you would like, and with all of these subjects, the Ottomans dead, and yourself in quite a good position. Alright, let's load up and actually show you guys how we do this. First of all, we're not going to actually be playing as Byzantium. We're going to be playing as the Ottomans for a short time. Flipping into Iron Man mode. There we go. Now, I'm going to show you guys not only how to do this, but how you can pick your own government type when you do form Byzantium by how you pull off the exploit. So first things first, we're going to need to kill Byzantium himself. Obviously, you can't use the tag until it is free to be used. We got to wait until December 12th to be able to attack. Here we go. Ah! They did not ally each other. So that's a stroke of luck on my part, although that means that this position of this army is kind of useless and it will be a little bit slowed because of that. So we are eating the 2 provinces here and releasing this guy. He will exist independent and we'll be good to go. The coalition is manageable, not a big deal, and we're the Ottomans, so why do we care about coalitions? Bam. At least early. Alright, so do not move the capital to Constantinople. What that's going to do is turn this Turkish and Sunni, which will be a problem when we're the Greek Orthodox Ottomans. You can take this, doesn't matter. Now we need to start situating ourselves for the actual releasing and playing as Byzantium. So what we're going to eventually end up doing is giving Bulgaria away, plus these here, and all of this. We're going to end up with these 6 provinces at the end. Although this one is going to be in Bulgaria for a while. And then this stuff also all needs to be given away to subjects. It's at this point that you can decide how much you're going to want to min-max your start. I suggest going all the way to Tech 4 in each of the categories. Possibly attacking and busting up Venice, or even eating some of the Beyliks, or even fighting the Mamluks, whatever you want to do. But keep in mind that the larger you grow the Ottomans, the bigger his set of vassals is going to be when you become Byzantium, and you're going to be in a very Timurids-like position, except worse. You're going to be a very small Byzantium with a lot of really big, not allies, but subjects. So keep that in mind, play around with the strat, and you can figure out how you want to do it exactly. Check on Epirus. He allied Naples. This is probably a fight that you can do as Byzantium once we get released. So you have an option now. We can make this happen even earlier. we are going to start selling provinces to Morea and Epirus. Epirus literally has a core here. Morea will like the land because he's Greek Orthodox, and he's Greek Orthodox. So I'm thinking these 4 go to Morea, and this one goes to Epirus. So let's start that process. Now the great thing about doing this selling, the Byzantine cores are still here. The Byzantine cores are still here as well because we forced him to release it in the war. He didn't peacefully release it. If we had, say, forced him to cancel his subject on Athens, he would have lost that core. That was something that I explored early, is doing Achaea and Athens, or Morea and Athens, so that they're independent and more people to sell land to. You could do it a month or 2 early, but then you're going to have to recore this as Byzantium, so that kind of nerfs that strat a bit. Now this is why it gets a little dangerous. If you were waiting to take the text and stuff, you would want to guarantee the independence of Morea, because when you switch to the Byzantines, you won't have a truce or anything from that. But right now, he is in danger of being attacked by Epirus or by Venice if they have already made claims. Doesn't look like, well, no, Epirus has a claim, so he's definitely in danger of it right now. So you can do that. It's actually probably a good thing to do. The reason I'm selling these exact provinces here, I'm going to give them these 2 as well, is the guys in my Twitch chat helped me figure out the exact amount of land that you need to have as Byzantium. And we found that it's these provinces here. If you try to keep more of these other provinces, you'll have too much war score. It'll cost too much war score to try to release yourself later. So that's why we do it that way. Alright. Siraz is the last one to go. So what we're going to do now is head here. Is find... I like to do 3 subjects. You could technically give it all to 1 subject. But I like to do Bulgaria. Then come here and grant him the core of the Albanians. Then head back to Anatolia, and these are the 2 tags I like to do, such as this. We currently exist in these 5 provinces. They're all Byzantine cores. This is very important. Now we're ready to do the exploit. We're gonna now want to choose which country we want to do the exploit off of. You're gonna want to choose a country that doesn't want your land, nor do they have allies who want your land. So if we were to, say, attack the Mamluks in this situation, he definitely wants our land. He wants this right here, and he wants these right here to a lesser extent. So if we piece him out, he might not want us to release Byzantium. He might want to take this land. Now you could mess around with that, but it really doesn't matter. Why even risk it? Don't go for people that might want your land. If you want to be a monarchy, I suggest attacking the French. If you want to be a horde or a tribe that could eventually become a horde, Great Horde or Kazan probably are your best bets there. I've actually done both of those strats and pulled them all successfully, but this time I am testing to do it as a republic. So I'm almost positive it doesn't matter what type of republic. For instance, we talked Free City, we would become a republic. If we attacked his Martian, he's a regular republic, we would become a republic. It's hard to tell about a merchant republic because both merchant republics desperately want some of our land. There's a chance we could pull it off on Venice and see if we could become a serene republic. But no, he's going to want land. He's going to want it even though it doesn't show it because he can core it. So the safest thing to do here is to make sure that the person you attack can't even core your land, no way wants it, so that sort of thing. So I'm thinking Lubeck. No CB of Lubeck is going to get us quite a bit of aggressive expansion in the HRE, but it really doesn't matter because we are going to release ourselves as Byzantium and be completely out of everything within a couple months. So let me show you how this works. We go to the create a subject once we've already split ourselves off how we want. We want to click this for Byzantium, check this, play as a release subject, but do not hit send yet. Then we want to find the person that we want to attack, in this case, Lubeck. We right click on Lubeck and it's going to pull up this. We go to declare war. Make sure it's a no casus belli, or there's no way that this person would want to take your land, and hit confirm. Now as you can see, this is still up on the screen. If we were to hit this right now, we would release and play as Byzantium. He would have these 4 provinces, the Ottomans would stay, and we would be a subject of him. But let me go a month. Coalition, because we notice he beat into the Empire, makes perfect sense. Highly Reserve, because we're so weak, makes perfect sense. Go to November 4th. Now on here, we're going to want to go to offer tribute, release Byzantium, 91% peace deal. So you could play around with this, maybe dev his land a little bit, get him to 99%, those sorts of things. There's a lot of ways you could min-max this start. But this is what we're going to want to do, and what we need to do is go to the end of November. It's very important to be on the last day of the month. Increase the speed to speed 4, and then this is where the magic happens. It's going to go very quickly. If it works, we will be Byzantium, and we will have all of the current Ottomans subjects. We will be at peace, and we will have no coalition. But if it doesn't work, the game will crash because we will be no one and we will be dead. So you got to play around with the timings and get this to work correctly, because what we're doing is we're exploiting the lag spike that happens when you're in Iron Man mode and it passes the month tick, and therefore the game goes to save and do all kinds of calculations for the next month, and it'll lag just for a moment. Speed 4 seems to be the best one. I watched Flory Worry test around and he figured out Speed 4 was the best one that he was using in his Sweden and Finland campaign. So what we're going to end up doing here is I'm going to put a finger on the spacebar and a finger on the enter button. I'm going to hit spacebar, I'm going to click send offer, and then I'm going to hit enter to accept the create vassal in the background. And if I pull this off right, we will be Byzantium. There we are. Oh, we got a bad ruler. But here we are. We are currently Byzantium. We have Bulgaria, Eretna, and Germania, or Germanian, as subjects. We have our 6 cores. We are a republic, which is the first time I've pulled it off as that, which confirms that you can do that. But as I've said, I've been able to do it in tribe, from getting from a horde over here, and I've been able to do it as a monarchy. But now it's just a simple matter of attacking Moria for all of our cores, and then attacking Epirus for those cores. These are good ways to keep yourself at war, so that your now very rebellious vassals will not have any problems. And then you're just in a mini Timurid situation. And there we go. Took us to September 1450 to release ourselves as Byzantium in Iron Man mode with our vassals to replace the Ottomans. The greatest thing about this start is that the Ottoman cores are gone everywhere except Edirne. That's it. He doesn't exist over here, doesn't exist over here. Outside of our borders, there's nothing. We also have the ability to finish several of the missions already, which gives us claims to attack, say, Albania. Or if you were to, say, wreck the Venetians as the Ottomans first, you might already have a subject of Albania and you can move up further. My suggestion is to attack Jandar if you didn't get too many good allies, as another cover war to keep your guys in line. You don't have any... No, you do have a truce from the beginning. Well, that's good. So you got a few years to... They've got a truce, but you need to be growing. And if you can't grow too quickly, you need to keep them at war so that they can't rebel. I think this is an amazing start In this campaign, I used the French to break myself out as a monarchy. You should know, though, that unlike the base Byzantium tag, we do start as a duchy rank, and we will have to work our way back up through kingdom and empire. So that's one of the unfortunate downsides here. Also, something interesting in this campaign, Moria got Byzantine separatists, and they've stuck around even after I killed Moria. Presumably, he'll eventually try to go for any other Greek lands, I'm not sure. This campaign also has Austria and Hungary rivaling us for some reason, but we can still make friends with Muscovy and even the Mamluks possibly, as he hasn't rivaled us for some reason. That's pretty good. Let's look at how we pulled it off as a horde on stream. I did it! We're doing it live. Bulgaria, Eretna, and Germania are my subjects. I have cores on all of Athens except for his original province for some reason. Oh, because I forced Byzantium to do it. That's fine. Please make a copy of this save. And it's on Iron Man. And hey, don't worry if it takes you a couple times having to restart. It gets a little frustrating. I understand completely. The same thing was happening to me during the stream. Good luck, and thanks for watching to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, you know, I put in the description of this stream that you could see me suffer, when apparently I was more prescient than I realized. Nope, crashed. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. How about checking out one of the other videos on the screen? Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more. It really helps out the channel. Comment down below with other videos you'd like to see, or head on over to the Discord. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.